Hello and welcome to a Hot Chips Gaming where we usually get 30 seconds to review a game, although we're a bit lenient. Yeah, we might need a timer. I was going to make your time, but today we have myself, Amy, and Reagan.
Hi.
And we're going to be talking about Rise of the Tomb Raider.
What is Rise of the Tomb Raider?
What is Rise of the Tomb Raider? So it's an Xbox exclusive.
Mm-hmm. A sequel to probably one of the better games. One of the best Tomb Raider games, I'd say.
Interesting.
In the series.
Yeah, so it's an interesting one for me because I feel like people are just going to yell at the screen. But Tomb Raider is one of my favourite all-time games. Have played every single game except for the one previous to this one.
Wow.
And I still intend to play it.
Wait, you've played all of them except the one previous to Rise of the... So you haven't played the one that this is the sequel to from?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know, it's silly. I know the story because it's bought it for myself, but I have not played it yet because I was low on funds when it came out, and I just never played it. It's still on the list. I will play it.
You should play it.
Yeah, I should.
You should absolutely play it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll get into why in a bit.
I feel like I should have done what you've done with Metal Gear.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
And made myself play it before I was allowed to play this one, but I was a spoiled little child and I didn't want to.
Well, and we got given it to review so we could make this video for you guys.
I had to.
Had to play it.
I had to.
Speaking of which, what did you think? You've got 30 seconds and go!
Oh my god, I was not prepared. I have loved this game. I feel like probably most people have watched our Game of the Year special and know that I love this game. It was an awesome journey for me with Lara, where I thought she was absolutely badass and not helpless anymore. And it kind of felt like a really awesome adventure to me. It looked beautiful. I'm just happy with it. I think it's a great game.
You got 5 more seconds?
I don't even need my 4 more seconds.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. We'll stop that there. 29.85 seconds. You did well.
I did.
Actually,
right, now you go.
Okay. I have to think about it for a
minute. No, go.
Okay. Rise of the Tomb Raider is a fantastic looking, fantastic sounding sequel to the amazing game that was on PS3 and 360, which you should play. That is hampered by the fact that there are side quests. There are side quests. There are side quests in what should just be a single player story game, and collectibles everywhere. You enter a place, collectibles. You don't need them, but you can use them, and they're there, and it breaks the flow of things, but it's still a good game, but they're there.
Stop.
They're there.
Okay.
So what would you give it?
Alright, so, I'm giving it a yeah. I'm really interested to see what you're going to give it, though. It's an obvious year for me. I loved it. It's my game of the year.
Because I liked it. I've given it a year. I've given it a year.
So, are we we're not going to spoil the story out?
Well, no, not, from here on we might.
Okay.
So what we normally do is we do our little 30 seconds thing, and then we let you know there are going to be spoilers. And so you can turn it off. You can leave a little comment on what you thought of the game, or whether you're going to pick it up or not over the Christmas holidays.
And you can come back once you've finished.
Is it a system seller? Is it a system seller?
No.
Well, tell us.
I don't think so.
Is it a system seller? Anyway, we're going to get into a bit more in detail about what we thought of it.
Cool.
And there are going to be spoilers, so turn off now if you haven't played it, if you don't want to have spoilers.
Cool. Done it?
They gone?
Okay, yep, they're gone.
Okay.
We can talk about them now.
Okay, good.
Okay. I didn't think that the collectibles ruined the game. Why did you think that they did?
Because it's the same thing I get even with Uncharted, where instead of moving into an environment and really experiencing the environment, you're forced to what's over here? What's over here?
But I think that's what allowed you to enjoy the
something
environment.
shiny over there. No, because there are the moments where you walk in and the camera moves and you've got God rays pouring in and you've got this vista and wind and it's all this amazing. There you go.
So that wasn't
tie in nicely with that. Those moments are amazing.
Yeah.
And they can be robbed because you walk in and go, but what about over here? Is there anything I need to collect?
Oh, I didn't feel like that.
And
so you felt rushed.
And I'm checking the map every time I'm in a new area. Now, where's that relic that I need to pick up? And it wasn't until I stopped doing that that I actually started enjoying the game. The original had similar things, but there was no side quests. There was far less collectibles, and it was a bit more of you need to play the first one because it's even on. I think they remastered it for PS4.
I just need to play it.
Great.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it more.
Okay.
Because it's just a bit more of a streamlined game. It's a bit more about just get in there and experience the story. It's a less about just kind of looking around and seeing what's going on.
I do like the looking around and things though. Like, I felt the opposite to you. Like, every time I've been in a new area, I've first and foremost enjoyed the area that I've been in and been like, wow, this is amazing. And then this game is taking me, I think, way longer than everyone else to play because I am... To start with, I was exploring too much in the areas.
Right.
I was kind of playing through, like, in a completionist style where I don't think this game really is like that in a linear way. Like, I think you're meant to go through and skip things and be at peace with the fact that you've not got everything in an area. Like, the further I got forwards, the more I realized it was intending for me to not find everything. And then once I kind of realized that, and I just did what I wanted to do and explore the area and found what I found, I was happy with it.
Yeah, I think once you give up the fact that you're not going to collect everything in your first playthrough, that's when it got good for me. But I still felt there were too many moments where the energy of the game came to a grinding halt. It's kind of like the cutscenes build up for these moments, and then you switch to Lara, and you kind of like stops.
Yeah.
And it just kind of stops it. And it's up to you to get back that momentum that suddenly stopped. There are beautiful moments where that didn't happen, where they build up to these moments and they give you control as she's running and you got to do stuff. Love them. And it looks fantastic.
It does. It's absolutely stunning. And the acting is absolutely... I think fantastic. I think that they've done a great job. Personally, I think it's great.
Yeah, I think the person who plays Lara did a great job. But I do have do you have any pet peeves, or is there anything you disliked about it?
No. The fact that it's only on Xbox.
That's it? Yeah.
It drove me crazy for the first few minutes, but now I'm over it.
So I think it gets a PC release next month?
Correct.
I think January?
Yeah, and PlayStation next year.
Like
and I think I'm
October,
only
November.
annoyed because I've always played it on PlayStation.
Right.
Like, now that I'm used to it, it's fine.
Yeah, I was annoyed that I had to play it on Xbox One because I know the PC version will look better.
Yeah.
And I was holding out for the PC
You're
version.
that guy.
But I'm still thankful Microsoft gave us a copy because it is a fantastic game.
It is, yeah. And beyond the first... I had to laugh that the very first quick time was an X.
Right.
Like where you're on the snowy mountains and you're about to fall, and that first X that you have to hit to grab, I immediately hit the PlayStation X to grab and died. And I wonder how many PlayStation players did that. And it was just a bit of a moment where I was reminded that I was being forced to play it on Xbox. But it's fine now.
Can I tell you about one of my pet peeves?
Yes.
She won't shut the hell up.
She does.
I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm shivering away and I'm cold. And even if she's just walking, she's just like it's an effort just to walk across like a paddock.
It's true.
I was sick of it. Like
overcast, perhaps. Yeah, maybe.
It was like, I guess that was just a catch-all for like any time she's moving, where it's like in their mind, she was always going to be like on a mountain or running from something, or having just finished running from something, or holding her breath underwater, so she's going to be puffed.
Walking around looking for relics. It's
just like, I was really wanting, like, I was yelling at her.
Right.
I was like, I know you're cold. I get it.
It's snowy.
And I'd like put her in like a warmer outfit, thinking, this'll do it. What am I thinking?
No.
There's none of that.
That doesn't do anything.
And it's still cold, still puffing and...
My biggest pet peeve, actually, I've just remembered, is the enemies.
The enemies?
I think that the villain, like the overarching story villain, is great. Like, I think the story's excellent, but what annoys me is a plane.
It's a plane.
I wonder if I can hear that. Yeah. Anyway, but the thing that annoys me is the waves after... we've talked about this already, but the waves after wave after wave of I'm a generic bad guy, and that the villain doesn't care about losing his swathes of army that keep coming, and they're just generic... I'm a bad guy with a gun, I'm a bad guy with a shield, I'm a bad guy with a Molotov cocktail. Like, whatever it is, they're not very exciting, and they kind of just feel like they've been put there because video game players want to defeat lots of people.
And it would have been great to have seen them get rid of them all.
Yeah.
And just make it about the environment, the harsh environment, and maybe some bears and wolves and stuff that you see anyway.
Every time you fought an animal was excellent.
Yeah, terrifying.
It felt necessary.
And it was always like, oh God, it's coming at me. You'd be like backing off. And it was always, and you're right. And you just end up sitting behind cover and throwing grenades and popping up and shooting poison darts out.
The other thing that annoyed me, sorry, now
here we
you've just
go,
got my negative
So is it
feelings
still a year, is it?
It is.
Oh, okay,
but the other thing that annoyed me was I spent a lot of time collecting. Like, I feel like it really encourages you to collect, like, supplies and cotton and, metal bits and all the things that are in the environment that they're encouraging you to collect to make weapons and heal and all those sorts of things, poison arrows, etc.
Yeah.
But then you get through the story, and when you're in the story quest line, it gives you everything you need.
And that's why I'm saying the collectibles are a pain in the ass.
They're
Like, they're just not needed. It's not needed.
So they're like, go and forage to find things to make Molotov cocktails, but then you're going through the story and it's like, here's some along your walking route.
Yeah. I did like when you found like secrets, they help you learn a language. I love that she's just flicking through a book and like, now I know Greek.
Yep.
Like it's a Greek written book and she doesn't know Greek very well, but once she's read it, now she knows Greek.
She has to read 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, but she's like, here's a monument in Greek and I can't read it. Now I've read some Greek books, I'm good to go. I like that. And all it does is unlocks locations for more collectibles. So, I don't know.
We're being quite negative about a game that we really do like, though.
But it took me a while to like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's fair enough.
Yeah. It's still a good game.
I think it was great.
Yeah.
I think it was.
But I think you would like the original more.
Okay.
It's way more streamlined, and it just sort of gets to it a bit. Can we talk about the fact that she's also like a cold-hearted killer?
She is.
Like, she don't give a shit.
Some of those stealth kills are very brutal too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she only like accidentally killed someone at the start of like the prequel.
It's true.
And now she wants to kill everybody. Yeah. Did you try and play like stealthily? Did you try and avoid people?
I still am playing quite stealthily.
I'm just like headshot after headshot,
Oh, really?
just taking them out. Yeah. She's brutal in my game. She's just brutal. Okay. But I like that. Yeah.
Each to their own. That's fine.
Kill them all.
Yeah. It's nice that you can play it different ways.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
All right. Well, on that note.
It's still a yeah.
It's still a yeah.
But play the original.
Yeah, and I will as well. And maybe we'll talk about that when I've played it.
That would be good.
That would be kind of cool.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Do a video of you playing the original. Maybe we could look at that.
Yeah, we
Take
could
you
do
through
that.
it a little bit.
Let's see.
Maybe a little
anyway, have you played Rise of the Tomb Raider? Are you waiting for it to come out on a different platform? What did you think?
Tell us below.
Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will see you next time.
Cool. Thanks.